Good morning. It's July the 23rd, day 31, and welcome back to the Twisting Roads. We stayed overnight at the Buchanan Arms and had dinner, which was very disappointing. I had ribeye steak and it tasted like boot leather. Very tough, even though it was cooked medium. The rooms are rather dated. They haven't updated the hotel in quite some time, at least in our room. And even in fact, some of the door exits don't work properly. They don't have door closures and no panic hardware. And they're left open slightly, so a bit of a security risk here. So it's all against the code, at least the National Building Code of Canada. So today we're going to go to Stirling Castle for just a bit, and then the Falkirk wheel, which lifts boats out of the water through an aqueduct. Should be interesting. And then of course I leave Jeff not that far from Kirkcaldy, and then he's on his own. He flies back on Thursday, 2 days from now. And then I'm on my own after this morning. So I should be clocking in at Edinburgh for 2 days around noon, maybe 1 o'clock at the latest, and then we can go from there. So anyway, more later on. Okay. Anyway, more later on. Well, we've arrived at Stirling Castle. A little history about it. It was the home of Mary, Queen of Scots, and built in between 15th and 16th centuries, and was home to William Wallace, Robert the Bruce, and Bonnie Prince Charlie as well. Throughout the Wars of Independence with England between 1296 and 1356, Stirling was hotly fought over and changed hands frequently. Bloody battles waged nearby include Wallace's great victory over English forces at Stirling Bridge, Robert the Bruce's decisive defeat of Edward II
inside the castle? Amazing.
at Donnybrook. Robert the Bruce had the castle's defenses destroyed to prevent it from falling into the empty hands again. It was not substantially rebuilt until 1336 when the English recaptured it. The castle finally fell back to Scottish hands in 1342. This is a review from the ramparts of Stirling Castle. This is the Royal Chapel in the inner courtyard, and this is where King James V was coronated. And the great hall where King James V and his wife Mary, who was French actually, they ate there, and you can see the throne over here.
So, Queen Sam and King Frog?
This is the large table where they ate, both King James V and his wife Mary. So King James V and Mary had 3 children. The first 2 were boys, and the third one was a girl. In a short period, actually, the second child, who was born and died shortly after, came down with a fever, and the same thing happened with the elder son. So both died. Then Mary had another child, a daughter, and King James V came ill, and he died shortly after. So the entire Scottish throne basically was left with Mary and her daughter, who she named Mary, who later became Mary, Queen of Scots. The Battle of Bannockburn there is right over there in that open area, I believe. The Queen's Inner Hall. Her throne. The Queen's bedchamber.